Civil society and state, according to Hegel, Marx, and Gramsci. Modern philosophers discussed the relationship between civil society and state and their implications on socio-political and economic domains. It initiated debates on individual freedom, rights and duties, social, legal and political control, and social and political order. The positions of Hegel, Marx and Gramsci have significant ramifications on political thinkers even today. According to Hegel, individuals lead social life in and through family and civil society. Family members are united through the bond of love. Civil societies are different associations formed for fulfilling certain common purposes. Individuals involved in social life and economic activities through these associations. Members of the association are united by the purpose attainable through it. Members are able to make personal gains while serving society. Hegel observed that the disparity between the wealthy and the poor was increasing under capitalism, causing conflict among them. The individual or organizational affirmation of their interest negated organic unity of civil society and alienated themselves as independent existences. Negation and alienation beget conflict and disorder in civil society. The essence of the absolute mind is freedom, and it is revealed in the finite minds through passion and reason. Passion, desire, and selfish interest are of one kind, and they are the driving forces of action that reveal freedom in the world. But selfish activism affirms individualizing tendencies, negates organic unity and totality of society, and disturbs social order. Reason reveals the chaotic adventurism of passion and manifests as regulative consciousness and unifying spirit. Reason as the integrating principle regulates the negating tendencies and unifies all in the spirit of the people by establishing cultural unity. The unifying task of reason culminates in the world history with the emergence of nation state. Hence, state is a solution to all conflicts in the civil society. State is the highest manifestation of spirit or reason. It is an organic unity of all organs of government and elements of culture, revealing the divine design in the world history to which individuals, families, and civil societies cooperate and realize their actual freedom revealed by the spirit. But for Marx, state is not a solution to the social conflict, but an instrument of upper class for systematizing social conflict. Cultural unity is pseudo in a divided society, and political unity is a betrayal in an exploitative society. The communal property relations of Gentile societies disappeared with the appearance of father right and inheritance of property. Self-regulated civil society was replaced by state. It functioned as an organ of coercion, approving and preserving private property and legalizing class division, oppression and exploitation. The propertied class enslaved the propertyless of the same tribe and conducted wars for capturing slaves from other areas and tribes under the banner of nation state. State was the alienation of self-regulated civil society, an imaginary entity to which all its features were attributed. Civil society followed a Gentile constitution regulating social relations and material interactions without disparity. Culturally imbibed administrative roles of civil society, such as collective planning, participatory execution, and communal enjoyment, were negated by state and empowered itself with the responsibilities of centralized planning, discriminatory execution, and selfish enjoyment. Hence, state became real and civil society became a dependent and insignificant entity. Different regulative functions of civil society were entrusted with the police, judiciary, and bureaucracy under state. Bureaucracy was the most oppressive among them. Gramsci observed that the capitalist state contrives its hegemony on all not only by force but also by consent, especially of the dominated and exploited. It is engineered by the organic intellectuals of the capitalist state by popularizing and legitimating its hegemony by selectively incorporating them in the cultures of the civil society. Gramsci wanted the proletariat to create a counter-hegemony against dominant ideologies. The organic intellectuals of the proletariat have to stabilize its position in and through systematic and consistent percolation into the cultural spheres of people before entering into the revolutionary action. For Marx, political revolution is inevitable because capitalist forces of production produce a machinery that can be used for the welfare of all, but capitalist relations of production keep them away from the majority. Through political revolution, the proletariat should achieve the decision-making and implementing power so that they can change the relations of production and can convert the social system advantages to all. The political power of the proletariat, the determination of creating public wealth for the welfare of all, is known as dictatorship of the proletariat. It is an organ of coercion for the common good and not for selfish end. Dictatorship of the proletariat purges the society by removing the capitalist habits like expecting reward for every contribution or working only for personal gain. It is a process of converting the private accumulation into public property. All contribute their might to the building of the public property and use available resources voluntarily with all. Under such a social condition, the role of the state as a regulative force vanishes. Hence, the state is not abolished, it dies out. The society will be like the civil society under primitive communism, but with the advantages of modern capitalism. Classless and stateless society is an utopian aspiration, but classes without discrimination and deprivation and states without armed defenses are desirable. Thank you very much.